Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about
Talk
it.
about it.
Talk
Talk
about it.
about it.
Talk 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 about it.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, welcome back. It's BB.
And Elbow.
Talk about it.
What's up? What's up,
What's
y'all?
up, y'all?
Back in the saddle, trying to get it together.
Today is Saturday, March 16th.
3/16.
I don't never know the date.
3/16. He gave so we can give.
Absolutely.
That's
So,
right. So today we're gonna give y'all a whole bunch of tea.
Okay, first of all, I want to introduce our special guest, Spot and Dot. Say hi. These are our dogs. These are the only pets that we have and will ever have. We had pets in the past and that didn't work out. Not at all. But we have Fish and Elbow. They died every time. Every time Elbow got Fish, they died. We had.
Why she gotta make it seem
We
like
had
I
a cat.
killed my fish?
Be quiet. We had a cat. No, we had two cats. One cat, Elbow did not clean the litter box, and he just pooed all over the doggone basement. So I just let him out the side door. It was like, I can't do this. I can't come home and it smell like poo in my house. Then we had Chubby. I don't know if y'all remember back when we first started podcasting, we used to talk about our dog, our pug, Chubby. But unfortunately, we had to let Chubby go because it just wasn't the right time for us to have a pet that needed a lot of attention. So
Plus, he was not.
he was a
listening.
snorer, and then Elbow just started neglecting him. And I'm like, you can't neglect your dog. This ain't my dog. This your dog.
I was busy.
You know what? But you wanted the dog, you and the kids, and then y'all ain't want to have nothing to do with him. So I had to find Chubby another home. So unfortunately, my kids were upset about that. But nobody wanted to brush him. Nobody wanted to bathe him. Barely wanted to take him out. Poor dog went into a depression. Y'all ever seen the pug in depression? The dog act like he couldn't walk. The dog kept his head down. I felt so bad for him. So I just found him a good home. And then I found him a home where there was another dog. So he had somebody to play with. So hope you're doing well, Chubby.
He is.
So Spot and Dot are the only pets we will ever have again. I ain't having no more mess with no pets. So these are our special guests today. And they sit in our living room. But today they're on the couch. Usually they're on the floor. But we let them be on the couch so they can see y'all.
Yep.
Anyway.
Well, she made me look like a villain.
It's the truth.
Well, I didn't kill the fish.
I mean, it's the truth.
Actually, the fish killed my pockets because they were very expensive fish. They were saltwater fish, and my heart was broke when my yellow tang went down. And they were nice.
Beautiful, but
they just ain't make it. They didn't make the cut. Oh well.
So anyway,
what do we have today? What's the tea, BB? Y'all like that, don't y'all?
You know what?
What's the TBB? Well, we had our little date.
We had a date
earlier.
And
we went to the movies.
It is important to still date your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
So we do that from time to time. And today, I took Elbow to the movies. I said, well, hey, let me treat you to the movies.
Yes.
So we went and we saw What Men Want with Taraji Henson, and it was good. I mean, we enjoyed it. It was very good.
It was. Now, I can't say it was a good movie, but
what?
They didn't quite touch on what men want. It was what she wanted.
But no, I mean, they did touch on what men want. They did. So
how you gonna say? Cause you ain't a man.
I mean, but the guys in the movie talked about what men want.
Yeah,
the guys in the movie.
It was
so
like this much of a window.
Okay, so what do men want?
Everything.
You know what?
Fellas, we shall not reveal.
You know what? So why you bring it up then if you don't want to talk about it?
Because it was a woman's movie, sorta. It was cool. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't a women's
It
movie.
it was one sided almost. It was one sided almost.
Okay.
The guy that she was, well, y'all just gotta see it. If you didn't, shame on you. The guy that she was trying to date, he did tell her what men want. He did get to that. He did get to that. But it had to lead up to that.
But that's how movies are. That's how movies are. I mean, he wasn't gonna say it right at the beginning of the movie.
But it was like
been over.
But it was like, okay, he had to go through all this stuff, and then it was like one guy. Okay, this is what we want. We only want this little bit, and that was it. Cause we want much more.
Of course y'all do. But the movie is not gonna. I mean, the movie was only 90 minutes long. So
okay, yeah,
something like that. So
okay, whatever.
And then y'all some complicated creatures. So it just wasn't even enough time.
It's not just we not the only ones that's complicated.
Y'all complicated.
We ain't the only ones.
When it comes to relationships, y'all complicated.
Because the women are complicated.
No, because of y'all. Y'all drive us crazy. And then me and y'all say women bipolar and crazy. Y'all cause that. Y'all cause us to act a crazy fool. Mm-hmm. And I ain't talking about nothing sexual. I'm talking about the stuff that y'all do. Because it's just like we can't figure out how y'all brains work. And it just drive us crazy. Y'all do some stupid stuff. So y'all drive us crazy.
See?
So don't say we bipolar.
See how she switched it up? Bipolar.
Okay, anyway.
Bipolar.
Okay, well, let's get off of that. Because I'm about to put my hands around your neck. So that's a whole nother topic for another show. So anyway, let's get back. So we had a wonderful day.
We did.
But when we got to the show, we went to the concession.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy at the concession stand. He was just like doing his thing, talking. So we're standing there like hello, yoo-hoo, we want popcorn. And finally he said something. So they had caramel popcorn, they had plain popcorn, and cheese. Well, Elba and I, we wanted cheese mixed with regular popcorn. Because you know I had my little extra snacks in my purse. I had Doritos and some chips. I was going to mix it all up with the cheese popcorn and the regular popcorn. But anyway.
That party mix.
Anyway, he messed the whole thing up because he was saying we couldn't get the regular with the cheese. We had to buy the smaller bucket that was mixed with cheese and caramel. Well, we didn't want caramel. So anyway, he's like talking to this other young guy. Come get your registers. You gonna come back and take your register? So we like standing there like that's so unprofessional.
Yeah,
and then
he was really trying to dog the boy in front of
so
all
the guy, the other young guy came and said, we can get the cheese popcorn. And he was like, well, that's not what corporate told me. I mean, that's not what corporate said. And I ain't losing my job because I got to pay my rent. I mean, just clowning.
I don't still live with my mama. Just
so unnecessary. Just clowning the young boy.
About, he was a teenager pretty much. He was just getting out of his teens, fresh out of school, trying to do his thing, satisfying the customer. He was gonna hook us up with the popcorn.
Right, how you gonna play the young boy?
I think he was just upset because he ain't get his beat on today.
Yeah, and you know what?
I ain't being nasty, but I'm just saying.
He said that too, like
he ain't have his makeup on today.
So
I look, by no means am I bashing, because that's not what I do.
He was upset.
I appreciate all types of people. But this dude, he was upset because he had to work and couldn't get his beat on. You know how she is. Her stuff was beat. She was up there fine with her little pink furry coat on and all of that. She was glammed up.
You said he probably looked at my face like, damn.
Yeah. Why I'm back here?
He got an attitude because he wasn't beat.
Messed up.
But anyway, you're supposed to lift your fellow brother and sister up, not tear them down. Especially the younger ones. You're supposed to be an example. And he just tore the young brother down right in front of us. So we said, that's just so wrong. So he walks away because we were telling him that's wrong. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. We had to check him. Don't do the young brother like that. That is so awful. Which brings me to say, I am so sick and tired of us treating each other with disrespect. It's just wrong. After we left the movies, here's some more stuff. We went and picked our daughter up. She was at her aunt's house, my sister's house. So we picked her up, and she's like, I'm hungry. So we're like, we'll stop and get you something to eat on the way home. So we stop at Checkers. We're in the drive-thru. Elbow starts to order the food, and then the girl gives him the total. So then I said, well, hey, we weren't finished ordering. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was her response. Whoa, whoa. So we're like, what? We was just trying to tell you that we weren't done ordering. And I'm like, Elbow, forget it. Drive. Get out this drive-thru, because when we get to that window, I might choke this chick. Okay, so just leave. So we leave, and I'm just upset. Like, that was just unnecessary. I mean, what happened to, I'm so sorry. What was the rest of your order? That's all it took.
That's it.
But no, she was, whoa. How you whoa-whoaing us through the speaker? But anyway, so I called, and I asked to speak to the manager. This guy answered the phone, and I said, hi, may I speak with the manager? And he's like, this the manager. And I said, hi, what's your name, sir? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, sir, I just want to know who I'm talking to. My name is Mrs. B. I told her my name. What's your name? What's wrong? I said, well, how do you know I'm calling to tell you that something is wrong? Well, I'm not going to say my name until you tell me what you calling for. So it was just terrible.
But you supposed to be
just awful. So I just said, you know what? Forget it. And then he hung up. So it's like, where is the customer service? It's completely gone. So then we off to the next place. So we go to McDonald's to get her some nuggets. We're sitting in the drive-thru. The line is not moving. There are like 2 cars in front of us. The line is not moving. We're just sitting. So finally,
like 20 whole minutes.
We weren't there that long, but it felt like it. But anyway, there was a pickup truck at the speaker. He just pulled off, and then the next person just went up and then pulled off. So we get to the window. Oh, sorry, our system is down. Really? McDonald's.
Come on.
Y'all got to do better. You can't
better.
take orders. You can't serve food because your system is down. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we were just like, this is unbelievable. So we pulled off. And then we finally okay, we're looking at the poor child in the car who's hungry. Like, we can't even get you any food. So we go to Arby's and just order her something from there, which went okay. But it was just...
It's ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous. People don't believe in customer service anymore. It's just terrible.
They don't.
It's terrible.
They're not getting the proper training. They just hiring these people to fill these positions real quick and then putting them out there. They don't give them no handbook to read. They don't train them. They don't do any of that. They just say, look, okay, you ever run a register before? Oh, okay, no. Well, this is what you got to do. You got to push this for the fries, you push this for the drink, and then you take their money, and then you move on. That's not how you treat people. First of all, somebody come to your establishment, introduce yourself to them. Thank you for coming to such and such. I am. How can I take your order? That's how every customer should be treated. And I'm telling you, it's so many of us who just don't have a clue. We don't get it. And I'm not going to say it's all of us, but the majority of wherever we go, where they're supposed to be providing customer service, it's just terrible. It's not just fast food places. It's everywhere. It's in department stores. It's in Kroger. It's every doggone where. Like when I went to Kroger the other day, I goes in there. Now this is crazy. I goes in there. I'm trying to buy some, the brown paper bags that you make the kids' lunches in. So I'm standing in the front of the aisle. I asked one of the guys that worked there. I say, where's the brown paper bags at? He say, I never seen them, but if we do, they'll be on the other end of the, no, they'll be in the front of the store. Now, man, I just told y'all, we standing in front of the store. So I'm like, which way? This way or this way? In the front of the store. Okay, this way or this way? He said again. Then he said, oh, technically we are in front of the store, but it'll be down there. So I walks down there, didn't see anything, so I asked somebody else. Oh, if we have them, they'll be down there. Back where the other guy was at, I said, well, I just came from down there, and he told me they'll be over here. Oh, well, I take it we just don't have it there. So I'm just like, come on, man. Y'all gotta know something. So me and my daughter, we walking, and I see somebody who's stocking one of their drinks or whatever. You know how the outside company come in and they stock their own stuff. And she was like, she heard me and my daughter talking, and she was like, well, I can tell you where those might be. I don't work here, but they will probably be down there where the paper plates and stuff is. So check all the way in the other end, all the way at the end, like the second from the last aisle. Go down there, bingo. Took somebody else who don't even work there to tell me where the stuff is at. That burns me up when they hiring people and these people don't know the products that they selling.
True.
When we was coming up, we had to learn.
Right. True. And folks be on their break smoking weed.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Be outside.
They be high on the job. So
They
that's part
live
of
for
it
that.
too. That's part of it too. Stop smoking weed on your break.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Frying them brain cells. Frickled.
Frying them up. So if you smoke weed or whatever, I don't care.
It don't matter.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
You're burning your brain cells up. And if you're going to do it, don't do it while you at work.
Right,
Don't do it
please
while
don't.
you at work.
You got
Because
people's
it shows.
kids. You got people's kids who walking through looking at you. You got red eyes. You ringing somebody up, and that's just not a good look. It's
and
not
it's
professional.
bad customer service.
It is.
It's very bad.
It just don't make any doggone sense. But anyway, let's move on from there. Yeah, look
Let
at
me
that.
show y'all. Now, last week, I looked at the playback on our show, and I was like, my hands look like Edward Scissorhands. My nails are so long, and they grow really, really long. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to cut them really, really short. So here you go.
There it is.
I'm eating that popcorn last week. I'm like,
Which that
my
popcorn
hands-
was good.
my fingernails look terrible. So anyway, yeah, I cut them down, y'all.
That popcorn was good though.
It was good.
Yeah, but it's about time for some Garrett's. Since we
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
get our cheese popcorn from
Yeah, we gotta roll out the gears.
the movie theater, we gotta roll out the Garrett's.
It's time.
I
Get
gotta
that
give me
cheese.
some of that. I gotta get that.
We don't need it though, but
No, we don't
It's
need
so
it,
good.
but it is what
so
it
good.
is. So what?
So crazy stuff that we go through and
Mhm.
crazy stuff that we see.
All the time.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, as parents, some of y'all gotta do so much better.
Yeah.
Last week I talked about Kim K leaving her child in a restaurant. So this week I'm looking online and I see some chick, I think it was an Ethiopian airline, left her baby and the plane had took off.
No way.
So they had to go back because her baby was at the airport.
Turn the whole plane around.
What the
and
heck?
Left your kid at the airport.
What the heck? How do you forget your child? I just don't understand that.
In the airport.
How do you, this is not Home Alone. How do you forget your child? Really? At an airport, at a restaurant, anywhere.
Anywhere.
How do you do that as a parent? How? I just don't understand that. I don't.
Yeah. It's getting bad. That's
Y'all got to
another-
do better. Y'all for
another-
real.
They sparking.
It's just, yeah, something is altering your brain because there is no way in heck, H-E double hockey stick, that I will leave my kids anywhere. There's no way that I will forget them somewhere. How you board a whole plane
Without your kid.
without your child? Really?
Just gone. You just got the whole plane.
Dang.
Done took off. 13,000 feet in the air, and then they gotta turn around. It's like, really? I know them people who really had to be somewhere.
I'd have been
They had to
pissed
turn around.
off if I was on that plane. Like, wait a minute. I'd have probably walked up and slapped that chick.
They had
For
to
real?
get off and
For real,
then
let me
get back
slap
on.
you. Let me slap you, because this plane got to go back for your baby. Where your mind at?
Yeah, it's terrible. It is terrible.
Yeah.
But it happens. It's happening. I'm telling people, y'all gotta pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on in the world. Stuff
What
ain't
else
right.
is going on in the world? What else crazy? Besides R. Kells, Kim K and her family and they drama.
Old Jesse.
Jesse, oh Lord. He
Then,
just
then they got the Patriots owner. He was busted for prostitution. They set him up. All this was all in the same week. That's crazy.
It's just so much going on. But
It's just crazy. It's really, really ridiculous. But
it was something else that I was gonna say that I saw. I can't remember though. It'll probably come back to me by the end of the show, but I don't remember what else I saw that I was gonna talk about. But
it's just a whole bunch of everything going on. People just losing it.
It's just insane.
And
It's insane.
I blame it on not having enough to do in the African American neighborhoods for our youth.
Yeah. I mean, if I was to strike it rich, hit the lottery, I would open up life skills training centers, because I think that's what our youth need. They taking so much out of the schools. When I was in school, they had home economics, where you got taught sewing, how to cook, how to plan a meal. You know, we even had the play babies. We had the eggs, where we had to pretend like it was a baby and take care of it for a few days. I mean, these kids don't know nothing. They don't teach nothing anywhere in these schools. So they have to be taught at home, but most of them aren't being taught at home. But I think we need life skill centers for our youth. Yeah. And then we used to have VOTEC, where you could go, when you would leave school part of the day, you would go and learn a trade.
Yep.
They need
those.
To put that back. And we need life skills where we would teach cooking, cleaning,
how
ironing,
to change a tire.
Yep, how to change a tire, how to sew a button on the shirt, little stuff like that,
little stuff.
Even banking and financing, I think is so important too. So for our youth to learn how to budget, how to work with money, how to count money, how to save money, about credit reports, and having a good credit rating, all of that stuff, that stuff should be taught to our youth. But if I strike it rich, that's what I'm going to do. Boom. That's what I want to do. I want to open up life skills training centers where they can learn all kind of stuff. Because what I'm going to do with algebra, what I'm going to do with trigonometry, I mean, that stuff, okay, you can keep that in school, but add the extra stuff. Add the financing, the banking and savings and checking account stuff, credit cards, stuff, teach these you life. What it's going to be like when they actually are out here trying to survive in this world. Employment skills, how to write a resume. Right. How to interview for a job, how to dress for an interview for a job, how to dress when you get a job. All of that stuff is so important. And if I strike it rich, that's my plan. I want to do that. I want to teach. Because like I said earlier, you're supposed to lift our fellow brothers, our young people and our fellow brothers and sisters up. We're supposed to lift them up. And
I was scrolling on the internet earlier, and somebody posted this saying. They said, dress how you want to be addressed.
I like that. I like that. Too. I like that.
Yeah, so that's important. Dress how you want to be addressed.
Yeah, because really the first impression is your appearance. Yeah. People look at your appearance and they make certain assumptions about you based on how you look and how you dress. Sometimes it's wrong, but then sometimes it's right.
Sometimes it's right.
If you dressing like a hoe, you probably a hoe. Sometimes it's right, Sometimes it's wrong. So I'm just saying. But anyway, anyway, let's get on with our topic.
Yes.
Our topic is
Well, we had. Oh, I can't even.
Can you still be friends with
Right.
your ex after you cross the line and have sexual relations or become intimate? Can you still be friends?
Or the other one was, could you be friends with your? Could you remain friends with your ex?
Yeah, can you remain friends with your ex? And also, if you are a friend with someone and you guys cross that line,
Could you still?
can you still be friends after? That's our topic for today. So we put it out there on social media and we did have a few responses. So I will grab those really quick. Here you go.
So, to the one, could you still be friends after crossing the line? Princess Thomas says, yes, you can be friends after crossing that line. I believe it is easy to continue to be after the fact when there's no feelings involved. And she say, my ex from when we were teenagers we are best friends. Okay, so, and she say, I don't want him and he don't want me
that way.
that way.
Okay.
We talk all the time. If I need him, he's always there for me. If he needs me, I'm always there for him. I don't engage in the past relationships talk, nor do we have any sexual conversations now. To each his own. Okay.
And then, okay. All right. So basically, she's saying that she continues to have a friendship with her ex.
With her ex. All right.
I mean,
go ahead, Princess.
that's cool.
I see you.
You know, everybody can't do that. You
Nope.
know, some people like Miss Odette. She said they are exes for a reason. So when it's done,
it's over.
It's over.
No visitation. Outlawed.
Mm-hmm.
Can. Kick to the side.
Okay, and then let's see who else we got. And we have
Rich kid.
Rich. He said, yes, you can be friends with your ex. I'm currently am, and we get along fine. Okay.
All right. Okay, Rich, I see you.
And then somebody said, Salon, Rhea, she said, why would you want to? They're an ex for a reason, but I'm thinking back and no one is worthy. Okay. So like that's like what Miss Odette said.
Yeah.
They're ex for a reason. Once you out of there, you out of there.
You out of there. Wow.
Let's see. Elbow, what you think about that?
You an ex. I gotta agree with you an ex for a reason. I gotta go with that too. Cause my thing, well, I guess it would all depend on the reason for the breakup for me.
Okay.
So if it was, we just ain't gelling, we ain't getting along, but we never had no situation where you cheated on me or I cheated on you type of deal, then maybe we can continue to be friends. But if it was something that was just like, okay, you was just a flat out dog, no, we can't be friends. I can't kick it with you.
I'm trying to think if I have any exes that I'm friends with.
You better not.
No.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't. But I'm trying to think if I had any friends that I crossed the line with.
And don't you be trying nothing either. I see you. I know you out there watching this show. I see you. Don't even try it. Because he still is in charge.
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm trying to think if I had friends in the past.
Now watch. It's going to be something that's going to come up. Somebody going to be
had a friend that
wall watching and just come on out the blue.
Yeah.
Hey, BB. It's been a long time since I seen you. Girl, you got that beat on. Can I get a piece of chicken?
You know what?
You know that's what they gonna say.
Shut up.
You know they gonna be coming out the woodwork.
I can't say that I ever crossed the line with a friend.
Nah, I know I haven't.
No, I can't say that I have. I have had like a, how can I put it? I had somebody that I was friends with that we were kind of interested in each other, but we really ended up being good friends. So I can say that, but you know, I
But
can't
y'all
say.
ain't crossed no line.
We did.
Oh.
I mean, it was, I was in my 20s and I met this person through somebody else, and we started talking, and we just really became good friends. And then, like, every now and then, you know, but then we, let me stop talking.
I told
Let me
y'all
stop-
you
let me
was
stop
coming out the
talking.
woodwork, didn't I?
Let me stop talking.
She got
This
few,
ain't about me.
got a few
Okay?
bones,
I ain't
huh?
talking about me.
Talk about them
Look,
bones.
everybody got some, okay? Everybody got some bones, okay? I'm being honest about my stuff, okay? And that was in the past. I was a young lady. I was in my 20s, very young and very impressionable, and I didn't make good decisions. I mean, that's what 20-something-year-olds do. They don't make good decisions. You might think you're grown, but you're not.
But you ain't.
So anyway.
Anyhow.
So I guess, it, like you said, I guess it depends on what the breakup was about. Because if you cheated on me, then, hey, ain't no reason for me to talk. What I'm going to talk to you about? How was it?
Right.
What did y'all do? I mean, what is there for us to talk about or to be friendly about after cheating? Oh, Lord, I need some water. Oh, thank you.
Just call him up and ask him to bring you some water.
You know what?
Just saying. X is for a reason. Got you. I see you, Miss Odette.
Oh, Lord.
I got you.
Oh, baby. Ooh.
Look, Spot.
Elbow got me in here coughing.
Spot looking at me like, what you gonna do, brother?
You know what? He gonna jump on you and keep on talking trash.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Alright, so anyway, we used to, I remember when we podcasted before, you used to come up with your, what is it? What was it? Your daily stuff.
Was it the saying of the week or something? I used to have a
Tips
little saying.
tips
of the week.
Yeah, tips of
I used
the
to
week.
have a little tip of the week, and unfortunately, I don't really have one prepared. But let me see what I can tell you all. Don't eat egg salad before you get on the bus, sucker.
Ooh, smelly. That gonna be a little smelly. They pooed on
You
that.
know what? Anyway, look, don't eat White Castle before you go on the date.
Ooh wee.
Don't do it. Look, I'm Joe. Don't do it. Tyler Perry, don't do it.
Okay, I got a question. Now this, I want y'all to chime in too. So, you know, you can hit us up on our You Talk About It page on Instagram and talk about it on Facebook and You Talk About It on YouTube. So here's something I want to ask. What would you say if a guy wanted to take you out to eat, but all he had at that particular time was some Wendy's money, but he owns his car, decent shape, okay? He dressed nice, he has a job, but he just got bills.
Hey, you want me to answer or you want to wait? We can wait, or you asking?
Let's just talk about that on our next show.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yep. Hit us up and let us know what y'all would do. Would y'all go out, ladies? Would y'all go out with the fella if he only took you to Wendy's? Or would y'all want to go to like what, Eddie V's or
Ocean
Prime or lower scale Red Lobster?
Oh, I can't stand when people. Oh my God! I'm not saying, look, but not at all am I saying Red Lobster is a cheap date. But Red Lobster is not a date spot just because they serve shrimp and lobster. It's actually the worst shrimp and lobster you can buy.
It absolutely is.
And then, I'm okay. you people, I know people from Detroit has to know about starters, okay? Starters used to be okay. They used to be okay, but them steaks done got a little dry. Them tails done got a little hard.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's a rock lobster don't mean you got to serve people a rock.
Anyway, let us know. You know, and even the opposite. If a female asks you out, or a guy, you know, asks you out on a date, no matter who it is, like, would you go out with the person if they only had, you know, limited finances?
Yeah.
Let us know. Okay, so we want y'all to do us a favor and not only hit us up to answer the question, but like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do that for us, people.
Yes, yes.
We are
trying to
You
grow.
Talk About It on YouTube. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we got more coming for y'all.
And hit that bell so you can get them notification updates
Yep.
when we post.
Yes. Get them notes.
Alright.
So on that note, what you want to do,
Elbow.
Elbow? And BB.
We out.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk
Talk
about it.
about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.